All right, so listen. Now, if you guys haven't done this before, I'm going to go through and tell you. So I need class participation. That means from Ken and Barbie. So when I say class, you say yes. Class. Class.
No.
Okay. Class participation. So I'm going through, and today is going to be the tutorial on how to do the Corel Draw, to be able to copy the picture, to outline the picture, to trace the picture, and edit the picture. Because what we are doing in our graphics, our laser cutting, we have to redline it. So I'm going to take a picture. So I pulled up Dia de los Muertos. There we go. Whatever it is. Okay. Now, listen. Okay. All right. Do you have like computer out? Go get a computer so you can actually pretend like you're doing this. Thank you. Go get a computer. Yes. Because guess where the Corel Draw's at? Yeah, Barbie, what's up? Do you know where it's at?
Remember last time I told you?
Yeah. So, grab one. Hey, listen. Look on the sheet. Grab one that doesn't have that. There, no one's assigned in this class. Okay. All right. So, I just picked a random holiday, which just so happened to be tomorrow. Or actually, no. This one is Saturday. Now, when we're doing this, listen, please. Okay, when we're doing this, I'm going to show you how to actually find good pictures to use. Okay, do you know what? I don't think I actually searched this pretty well. It's Day of the Dead, right, in English? Okay, now, so, watch this. I'm going to Tools. I'm under Images. Okay, and the certain types of images you want to use. Either clip art or line drawing. Here's some clip arts. Okay, here's a couple different clip arts that we could use. Now, I like this one. That one's not bad. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to crop this. So I'm going to take this one, so I'm just going to right click, copy. I have my Corel Draw open. I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to do a basic page, it was 8.5 by 11. I'm going to hit OK. So I started a new document. I copied an image. I click there and Control V, paste that in there. Now, why would I ask you people to have your computer while we're doing this?
So we can do it with you, do the same thing.
Yes, very good. So you can do it with me. So now, hey, you, that guy, is that your computer?
Yeah, 18.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so it says can't install, so hopefully it is installed.
I don't know. Hold on.
Corel Draw?
Yeah, I'm talking about it just opened me to like an account. That's why.
Okay, good. Should be okay then. All right, I'm set up here. Now, these next things are going to be key. So if you get an image that you don't want the whole image, I'm going to grab another image to show you. I'm going to place it over here. So if I don't want all the images, I only want one of the images. Okay, I'll show you right now. I only want this upper left image here. Okay, I only want this upper left image. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the left-hand side, which is the crop tool. Right here it says crop tool. And I only want to outline just this image here. So if I get a sum of the other ones, that's fine. I'll deal with that here in a moment. There you go. Now I will crop. There we go. So now I have that image there, and I have this image here. So I could use either. So now I'm going to go to select this right here, selection tool. If you notice, it is selection because it has all 8 of these black squares around it. So I'm going to select it. Now, you could look up here on the top. It says trace bitmap. So if yours is not there, you could also right click it to get, for the bitmap, trace and outline trace. That's the one that we want. We want outline trace. Now, here is the difference that you're going to see. Outline trace is going to get rid of the background, so you only have what's up front. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so there is different settings for this too. So if you notice, there's not enough detail in this versus this. I started with image type, I went with logo. Let's go detail logo. Hey, detail logo does it a lot better now, right? It shows a lot more of what I want outlined. I don't want everything outlined, I want some of it outlined. And then I'm going to have to adjust it here. I can go clip art. Comes up weird, right? Okay, these are different types of images. Low quality image. That comes up not bad. High quality image is usually going to be the one that looks closest, but we have to do some more work for this. Don't forget, this is going to be a line art. So we're cutting out part of it and we're shading part of it. So you have two colors. You have black will etch, red will cut. Like the bobcat that I have, I'll show you here in a moment. There we go. So now it is there. So now if you look, everything is traced here now. Everything is traced. So I could just grab it and move it over and I can see all the lines that it traced. Are we okay? Are you still trying to get there? Okay. So let me finish the video and I will come over and help you, all right? So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to select it all. And this is going to be key to be able to edit this image. Object, group, ungroup all. So if you notice, it ungrouped everything. So I could grab the pieces of it that I don't like. So now, if I don't like that, I will get rid of it. If I don't like that, I will get rid of it. Same thing, just start pulling out the stuff you don't want from your image. So I don't want the shadow either, because this is going to be a line. Dang it. Back arrow. If you do something you don't want to do. There we go. Let's see, what else do I got here? That's a black. That's a blue. Get rid of that. All right, I think I've actually took out everything I wanted. just going to delete what I don't want now. There we go. Ooh, another one there. Now the next thing is going to be the key to doing most of this right here. So what you guys are going to do, yes, this is neat with a lot of colors, but we need to turn it into either red, black, or white. White means it does nothing. Red is it's going to be a cut line. Black is it's going to engrave it. So down here on the bottom, it says fill. Right here at the very bottom it says there's no fill. So I'm going to select all of this, and now it says there's several fills. What that means is there is color all over this. There's a bunch of color. Click that, and I'm going to go to no fill. Now watch what happens. It all goes away. Now watch this. Now I'm going to do the outline. The pen is an outline. What color do we have to outline? Red, right? And the red has to be all the way upper right hand corner. 0, 100, 100, like this. What size? Hairline. There we go. Bam, there we go. So that's going to give me the generalness of this. So on this one right here, I'm going to get rid of some other things that I don't want. So I'm going to select this, get rid of that. Select this, get rid of that. Some of the other things I don't want. So if I'm going to cut this out, I don't want the inside of the nose to look like this, right? There you go. And don't forget, when you are doing this, all red lines mean cut. So I should only have a cut around the outside and cut around something that I want to see through. Here is an example of my shadow box. I took the Bobcat logo. This is the one that you guys saw, okay, that you guys see here. And I only cut out the eyes, the teeth, and the mouth. And so if you come and look at my shadow box up here on this side, because I did one for each side, so I actually have that. So it etched what was in black, and it cut out the eyes. Let me show you more detail the tree that I did. So the tree that's on here, I redline all this area of the tree. So if you are looking at my box here, I outlined the tree in red. So that's all gone. I left the black on it so it's easy to see. So that's what you guys are going to do there. So, and when you do this, there has to be material still attached. Otherwise, it's going to cut off. So if there's no material attaching it, like my letters over here, when we did this thing right here, if we cut the letters across the bottom, that letter will fall off. It will have nothing connecting it to my whole outline of the box. Now, does that make sense? So I'm going to show you the next part, how to actually edit your picture. Okay, now I have it all selected. I'm going to go right over here to Shape Tool. Now look at what Shape Tool did. It selected all the points that are on here. Now, I don't want this down here. For some reason, that's on here. I don't know why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click there, and this is going to be your friend. Break curve. Because if I grab this curve and move it, it stretches it. I don't want to do that. I want to break the curve. Then I would delete it. Delete, delete, delete. And now this, I can go through and connect it. It has to be on top of another node. There it is. So now I have fixed that so I don't have that anymore. For a lot of these with a lot of extra detail, I'm going to have to do that. Click here, break it, and then just start deleting so I could delete just to the edge that I'm looking for. Just like that. Now, let's say for instance, I want to turn this into an alien. So I'm going to grab this right here. I'm just going to grab the top ones. Because why not? I want one of those weird cone-headed aliens. Up here, this is elastic mode. It's going to stretch. So I'm going to turn on elastic. I'm going to grab at the top. There we go. So now my alien has a cone head. There you go. It's like one of those Pope hats. Okay. Also, if I want to use this one right here, select all nodes. I can grab everything that is selected. Ah, dang it. Select all nodes, turn off elastic, grab it and move it over. Dang it, stop it. Grab it. There we go. Move it over. So now, again, this has a lot of detail. So every red line means it's going to cut somewhere. So I'm going to have to make sure that I only have one red line around it. So if I'm going to cut it out, kind of like my bobcat here, that would be the outside cut, the inside. If I want to just cut out the teeth, that would be kind of neat to pop through there. So I would change these. Change this one here. Let me see. Select nodes. So select. And if I want to change just those, there we go. So, it did it for all selected. So I have those, and the ones that I want cut out, there we go. Object, group, where's my break apart? Guess I have to do it for everyone? No. I could hit control, it will select some or unselect without actually doing them all. So I'm only going to select my teeth right now. And then I'm going to grab those. There you go. There you go. So now I actually have a different group. I could just do the red line on these teeth if I want the teeth to pop through. And that's what I'm going to try and do here while we're doing this. And then we should have a skull, the teeth pop out, and I'm going to try and get the eyes to pop out and the nose. So I could look like a regular skull. So I know I said a lot of things. I'm sorry that, went longer than I expected, but I'm hoping you guys could actually just watch this and go back over it. So that's a good start. You guys could do that to edit. The best way to actually learn how to use any program is to play with it. So your guys are going to have to start playing with it. All right, get to work.